What's up YouTube, Salt City Aviation here, back with another video, and today we have another unboxing. I did an unboxing just yesterday of the Royal Jordanian 787-8, and that went pretty well. I really like the model. So again, we have another unboxing literally the day after I just did that one. This one is not as exciting, but I'm still pretty excited to get this open. Today we have the Gemini Jets 1 to 400 scale, Delta Airlines Boeing 757-200. I've already got two of these. One of them is Gemini, but it's an older mold, and the other one is NG. So this is also a new 752 mold for me. I've never had any models that use this particular mold, so I'm pretty excited. Interesting packaging here. It's kind of like a box on the inside or something, in a trash bag, what it appears to be. I couldn't really get the packing slip off, and I couldn't find a Sharpie, so I decided to just open it from the other side, is what I'm planning to do. I'm just going to get right into this, so hopefully I don't cut anything that I shouldn't. Just kind of, I don't know. Man, this is thick packaging, for real. Okay, so there is another box on the inside. Actually, no, it's just a flat piece of cardboard by the looks of it. You can see the Gemini box in there already. Okay. Okay. Yo, what is that smell? It smells like super strong, like chemical or something. That is really weird. It's not a pleasant smell, I can tell you that. Jeez. That is nasty. Well, there it is. Hopefully the model doesn't smell like that and stink my whole room up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, here it is. Working on it here. I can probably just slide it out at this point. Yep, there we go. Doesn't appear to be too damaged. I mean, there's that little thing there. Kind of like the other one the other day. But overall, it's not too bad. I think the model will be in good condition. So, put the knife away here. And I'm not going to open the pamphlet. Usually, these 752s don't have any troubles with being broken or anything, but, you know, there's always a chance that there could be a landing gear or a missing antenna that just went flying, so, well, it's put in backwards, but that's not too big of a deal. It looks really good. Now, one thing I was excited about, it's kind of a small detail, is that the wings are actually a plain white, or like a grayish white. All the other 7.5s I have are white, but then they have like a silvery kind of on the inside. So this is just a plain white. It's not really sparkly or anything, which is actually kind of cool. This is a Gen 2, if I didn't already mention that. So it has the two overwing exits. Excuse me. So here it is. This looks really good, honestly. This is like absolutely incredible. Okay, that I see you, Gemini. Okay. This is how models should be. Intact and proportional. Now this is a 2018 release. Registration November 551 November Whiskey. I'll take you guys maybe a little lower so you can get a better shot of this, hopefully. First impressions, it's very, very good. I mean, it's really, really good, honestly. This is probably going to be up on my list of one of my favorite 7.5 models I have. It's honestly a really good mold. And I just forgot I had you guys zoomed in, so sorry about that. Nothing, actually, I don't know that yet. Check if it's broken. Wings seem firm, engines seem good, landing gear appears to be intact. Antennas don't feel loose. Horizontal stabilizers are good, they're firm. Everything seems pretty good, so that's a plus. This is just a really nice model. I mean, this is really good, dude. it looks better in real life than it even does on the stock pictures. I'm going to stop rambling now. I'm just going to get on to the review. So as usual, we'll start up front with the nose cone and the cockpit windows. The nose is, for the most part, it's pretty good. Obviously it's not perfect, but no model is really perfect. I know I said about the SkyTeam 738, but even if it looks perfect, there's always going to be something that maybe you don't see. But overall, it looks like a 757, and it's proportional. Everything seems pretty good, so that makes me happy. SkyTeam logo to the left of the L1 door. Then you have the L1 door itself. The lighting is really bad here. I'll move you guys. Hopefully this is a little bit better. So you have the nose gear and the landing gear do roll. The nose gear and the main gear both roll, but the main gear did not tilt. Not too big of a deal for me though. The Delta logo there, first class cabin in here. The L2 door does not have a SkyTeam logo next to it. On top there's a beacon light if you can see that. Then there's one antenna up here in the front. Leading edge of the wing, the engines, these are Pratt & Whitney, I believe. Yeah, I just checked. They're Pratt & Whitney 2037s. So you have the overwing exits and roots here. You can see them on the top side of the wing there. Pretty good. It doesn't look terrible. I mean, they do look pretty good for the most part. There's the winglet. It's really thin. It's not like weird and chubby like some of them are these days. It does appear to be a little bit bent, kind of like the Spirit A320 that they did. It's just instead of being straight, it's kind of bent a little, but it's not really too bad. So I'm gonna give Gemini a pass on the winglets. So we have the spoilers on the top side. If you can see those, they're not really too obvious, but they're definitely there. You have the flap tracks and the flaps themselves. The main gear under here, which again they do roll, however they do not tilt. We have the Wi-Fi box, which is actually it's a very good shape. The way it's done looks really good. Again, there's the two overwing exits, so there's not going to be that emergency exit behind the wings there. I really do like it's just clean with just windows there, so there's not really a door dividing it. Again, there's the Wi-Fi box, the antenna behind that. There's the American flag and the registration, which again is November 551 November Whiskey. The L3 door, if you're not counting those, I think that's what the L3 door is. The vertical stabilizer and the horizontal stabilizers. Now the color is actually pretty good. It's not too dark of a blue, and the red is pretty vibrant, so I'm happy about that. Appears to be a little bit of a gap between the horizontal stabilizer and the fuselage, but overall it's not too bad. You have the APU exhaust cone, which is done pretty well. Obviously the right side is pretty much the same, except there's cargo luggage doors. There's one there, kind of below the Wi-Fi box, and there's one up front below the Delta widget. And we'll move on to the bottom now. So it's nice to see that there's the Delta underbelly. It's good that they did that, and it looks pretty good, except the L has a chunk taken out from the stand hole. I'd rather these models not have a stand hole because I don't really keep mine on the stand, so it's not really too noticeable though, because it's always sitting on the ground, so you can't really always see under it. There appears to be a little paint chip, actually. I don't know if my camera will focus. There it is. Right there. Which is unfortunate. It's not too obvious. I think the rest of the model makes up for it, and it's not in a noticeable position, really. The Gemini Jets logo behind there, again, it's a Delta underbelly. There's the doors for the APU. There's the nose gear and the nose gear doors. There you go, it's in focus now. Then on the nose it says 757-200. If it will focus, there you go. So everything on the bottom is done pretty well. I am very pleased with the way that this came out. Very excited to have another edition for my Delta fleet, and especially a 757-200. You can't really go wrong. So the top details now, I kind of already explained quite a few of them, but I suppose we can go over it again. So again, there's the beacon light and some other textures and things up there. Again, there's the antenna, another little circle there, I don't know what it is. The Wi-Fi box, the antenna behind that one, and then there's just, I guess we'll do a whole top view of the aircraft. But there's really not a whole lot to go over aside from all that. I just realized, just like yesterday, I forgot to go over the box, so I suppose I'll just give you a brief overview of it. So again, it's identical to most Gemini Jets boxes. It's actually a pretty good design. I just kind of realized that they did a good job designing it. The only thing I don't like is how they're all the same. It is a solid design though. You got the computer-generated picture of the aircraft, Gemini Jets logo, the Delta widget, the aircraft titles there. I do really appreciate how Gemini Jets puts the specifications and information on the inside, which you can feel free to pause and read. It's just nice to see that they cared enough to... won't focus. It's nice to see that Gemini Jets cares enough to put the information on the inside. So if you just need some quick information, you have a box sitting around, you can just go right to the box and find it. Here's the back, which is absolutely crammed with trademarks and, Gemini Jets features and all that stuff. And you have a picture of the aircraft climbing, which is nice. One thing I do wish Gemini would do is just, with the CGIs on the front or back, or whichever one they want, to do the landing gear. But it's not too big of a deal if they didn't. So overall, it's a good design. But just like that, I guess we have concluded the unboxing and review. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel with the notification bell on. If you have any questions or comments, just go ahead and comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.